Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share a tutorial about how I made these homemade 3D masks. So the size of the fabric I am using here is 10 inches in width and 14 inches in length. I will be putting marks on the fabric every 2 inches on each sides of the fabric, top to bottom, and the sides. Now I'm going to draw a line by lining up my ruler to these dots I created on the corner of the fabric. Then trim the fabric on all 4 sides. So I'm going to start to sew starting on the right corner right here and all the way on the other side, but I'm going to leave the top open. I will not be sewing this part. Okay, I'm back and here's what it looks like. I'm going to open the fabric where I did not sew. I'm just going to turn the fabric inside out. And don't forget those corners. I either use one of my Cricut tools, which is the stylus pen, or a bone folder to help me get those corners out. Then I lay my fabric down so I can press with my Cricut mini press. Once I'm done with pressing, I place my index fingers inside the sides of the opening. Fold the fabric a bit and just kind of pull a little to create that fold. Press the folded fabric together as you place down the fabric onto the mat. And I like to use my 4 fingers to rub the fabric just to create a crease onto the fabric. Then flip the fabric over and then press with my mini press. I will now do a top stitch all around the fabric and I'll be back. Now that I'm done with the top stitch, I'm going to fold this way and then press. Then do the same on the bottom, fold and press. Then I'm going to start stitching right here and all the way and try to sew as close as possible. Then do the same on the bottom. Do a straight stitch all the way across. I'm done with the straight stitch and let me show you what it looks like when I open this up. Now I'm going to fold the sides about 1/2 inch. Then do a straight stitch over the first stitch. I'm going to grab a pin or a clip to keep the fold in place. Do the same on the other side, just fold and place a clip to keep the fold in place. I will do a straight stitch on top of the first stitch on both sides. And try not to get too close on the edge of the fabric when you're sewing because we need space when we insert our elastic. So just keep that in mind. Now let me show you the one I've done once the sides have been sewn. I just did a straight stitch on both sides and I'm going to grab this part right here and line it up at the corner to the side of the other fold fabric and just put a clip on it to keep it in place. I'm going to do the top as well, grab the corner of this part right here and line it up to the corner on the other side of the fabric and put a clip on it. Turn the fabric around and just do the same steps on this side. And you'll notice that as I pull the corner of the fabric, it's creating a cupping on the top and the bottom of it. Once you're done, just do a straight stitch, and don't forget to do your back stitch as well. You're going to do the same thing on the other side, do a straight stitch, and then back stitch. And here's what it looks like after I did the straight stitch. Now it's time to insert the elastic on both sides, and I'm just going to cut 2 elastics at 8 inches. And I'm using a sewing loop turner to get the elastic inside the fabric. Then pull, grab both of the elastic and make a knot. And you can hide the knot inside the tunnel of the fabric. Then just do the same on the other side. Then just do another press if you'd like, but please be careful not to press onto the elastic because it will melt. And that's it, you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like or leave me a comment. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos.